Have you ever had that one coworker who seemed to have it out for you? The kind who can turn a good day into a nightmare with just one sarcastic remark? Yeah, I had one of those. And the crazy part? Actually, having a conversation with her changed everything. Stay with me because what I learned that day could definitely save you some anxiety. So here's what happened. I was working in the marketing department, leading a product launch. And there was this consultant. Let's just say she had a reputation. She had a sharp tongue, a short temper, and sarcasm that could slice through steel. I had tried to be friendly, smile, small talk, the usual olive branches, but every time I was dismissed, ignored, or worse, I got the infamous Caribbean cut eye. I told myself, fine, no big deal. I'll just steer clear and do my job. But there was a problem. She had oversight of the very product launch I was leading. And instead of being a teammate, she was silent, cold, unapproachable. So my team and I pushed forward, heads down, and we were thinking, we've got this. We've launched products before. We don't need her approval. And then, bam, one morning, she reported to my manager that the launch was a disaster. My proposals were poor, the plan was weak, and that I wasn't capable of leading the project. I was floored, shocked, furious. Up until that moment, my reputation had been solid. Suddenly, it felt like my credibility was slipping through my fingers, and fast. That's when it hit me that this wasn't just about her not liking me. My job, my standing at the company, my career, momentum, all of this was on the line. So I did something I hated doing, something that made me very anxious and apprehensive. I decided to talk to her. I remember walking up to her office door like it was a firing squad. My inner dialogue was frantic. I was saying, Lord, please give me wisdom, courage, and the right words so I don't completely lose it. I knocked. I heard a sharp come in. I stepped inside. My voice trembled at first, but I forced myself to speak. Hi, I know you have a wealth of experience with product launches, so I was hoping you could take a look at what we have done so far. The media brief, the sales sheets, the social plan, and give me your feedback. For 5 long seconds, she just stared at me, blank, silent. My stomach dropped. And then she lit up. Suddenly she was animated, excited even. She started sharing ideas, examples from a similar launch, photos, videos, suggestions about influencers, product sampling, training. I scrambled to keep up, scribbling notes, asking questions. By the end of that meeting, something incredible had happened. We weren't enemies. We weren't best friends either, but we were aligned. We found common ground. We made a solid plan, and for the first time, I felt like she saw me as a professional, not just someone to dismiss. Here's the kicker. A few days later, she told my manager the launch was going brilliantly, and she gave me credit for leading it well. That moment taught me something powerful. The conversations you fear the most, the ones with the people you label as the enemy, can actually unlock breakthroughs. Now, if you ever find yourself needing to have one of these conversations, remember these 3 tips. Tip number 1, don't argue. If this person is the enemy, they're not going to admit they're wrong about anything. Arguments just dig the trench deeper. Tip number 2, let them talk. Sometimes people just want to let you know what they know. So give them the space, let them talk. At least they'll let the steam out of the kettle, at least. Number 3, find the common ground. Even small points of agreement can shift the dynamic from me versus you to us versus the problem. Listen, that coworker probably never grew to like me, but that didn't matter. She respected me. She stopped with a side eye and instead gave me nods of acknowledgement. That's a win. So here's my challenge to you. Stop avoiding difficult conversations at work. Whether it goes well or not, you'll come out stronger because real growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. We learn, we grow, we toughen up through friction, one challenging conversation at a time.